Here's the number one way you're losing money on your energy bills, and it starts right above your head. If you're like most New Jersey homeowners, you are throwing away about $100 or more every single month on energy bills because of one decision your builder made 15 to 20 years ago. And here's the thing, they did it completely legally. I've been in thousands of New Jersey attics over the past 2 decades, and I can tell you that 9 out of 10 homes I inspect have the exact same problem. Your builder installed the absolute minimum amount of insulation required by code, and you've been paying the price ever since. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, 9 out of 10 homes in America are under-insulated, leading to higher utility bills month after month. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why your energy bills are so high, how to identify if your home has this problem, and the one investment that will start paying you back every single month for the next 30 years. Think of it like this. If you're losing $100 a month on energy bills because of poor insulation, that's $1,200 a year. Over 10 years, that's $12,000 you're essentially throwing away. But here's the good news. This is completely fixable. I'm John Kabarakis, and I've been protecting New Jersey homes for over 20 years. What I'm about to show you isn't just about insulation. It's about understanding how your home's protection systems work together to keep your family comfortable and your money in your pocket. The builder's minimum standard problem. Let me explain exactly what's happening in your attic right now. Builders typically only install the minimum required amount of attic insulation on new homes. In many cases, that amount falls well short of what would be considered the standard now, which is R60. Here's what this looks like in real terms. When I go into the attic of a home built 15 to 20 years ago, I typically find R30 or R38 insulation. The current standard for New Jersey is R60. Think of it like this. If R60 is a winter coat, R30 is like wearing a light sweater in a snowstorm. You're technically covered, but you're not protected. This means that from day one, your home was designed to lose energy. The builder met the legal requirement, got their certificate of occupancy, and moved on. But you're the one living with the consequences every month when that energy bill arrives. Let me give you some context on why this happens. Building codes establish minimum requirements for safety and basic performance, but minimum doesn't mean optimal. It's the difference between passing a test and acing it. Your builder passed the test, but your home and your wallet are paying the price for that bare minimum approach. The key thing to understand is that insulation standards have evolved significantly over the past 2 decades. What was considered acceptable in the early 2000s is now recognized as inadequate for New Jersey's climate. We experience cold winters where temperatures regularly drop below freezing, and hot, humid summers where temperatures soar into the 90s. Your home needs to perform efficiently in both extremes, and R30 insulation simply can't deliver that level of protection. According to the New Jersey Clean Energy Program, proper insulation is one of the most cost-effective ways to improve your home's energy efficiency. Yet, most homes in our state are operating with insulation levels that were outdated the moment energy costs started climbing. This isn't just about comfort, it's about your investment. Your home is likely the biggest financial investment you'll ever make, and inadequate insulation is silently draining its value every single day. The physics of money loss. Now let me explain exactly how this under-insulation is costing you money. The key to lowering your energy bills is to keep the warm air in your home during the winter months and the cool air in your home during the summer months. It sounds simple, but the physics behind it are working against you every single day. Think of your home like a cooler. If the lid doesn't seal properly, all the cold air escapes and the ice melts faster. Your attic is essentially the lid of your home. When it's not properly insulated, you're constantly fighting physics, and physics always wins. Here's what's actually happening. In winter, your heating system works overtime, trying to replace the warm air that's escaping through your under-insulated attic. Heat naturally rises, and without adequate insulation to trap it, that expensive heated air you just paid for is literally floating up through your ceiling and out of your home. Your furnace kicks on, heats the air, and within hours, that warmth has migrated in your attic and dissipated into the cold New Jersey winter. In summer, the process works in reverse, but it's equally costly. Hot air radiates down from your roof, which can reach temperatures of 150 degrees or more on a sunny July day. That heat penetrates through inadequate insulation and radiates into your living space, making your air conditioning work harder to keep up. It's like trying to cool your home while someone's holding a giant heat lamp over it. You're essentially heating and cooling the outdoors, and your HVAC system is running constantly just to maintain a comfortable temperature inside. This constant cycling doesn't just increase your energy bills, it also puts tremendous strain on your heating and cooling equipment, shortening its lifespan and leading to expensive repairs or premature replacement. The U.S. Department of Energy confirms that proper attic insulation reduces heat loss, leading to immediate savings on utility bills. When your insulation is working correctly, your HVAC system can actually rest. It reaches your desired temperature and shuts off, rather than running continuously in a losing battle against heat transfer. This is why attic insulation is one of the best investments you can make in your home. It's not just about staying comfortable. It's about stopping the constant drain on your wallet that happens every single day, whether you're aware of it or not. Understanding the R value and what your home actually needs. Let me break down what R value actually means and why it matters for your home. R value measures insulation's resistance to heat flow. The higher the R value, the better the insulation performance. For New Jersey, we need R60 in attics, but most homes I inspect have R30 or less. To put this in perspective, going from R30 to R60 is like doubling your home's thermal protection. It's the difference between wearing one layer and wearing 2 layers in cold weather. The difference is dramatic, and you feel it immediately. Here's why this matters specifically for New Jersey homes. Our climate demands year-round performance from our insulation. We're not in a mild climate where you can get away with minimal protection. We face freezing temperatures, ice and snow in winter, and hot, humid conditions in summer. Your insulation needs to perform in both extremes. When I assess an attic, I'm not just looking at the amount of insulation present. I'm evaluating whether it's evenly distributed, whether it's maintained its loft over time, and whether it's actually delivering the R value that it is supposed to. Insulation can settle and compress over time, especially older fiberglass bats, which means that R30 insulation from 20 years ago might only be performing at R20 or R25 today. The current building code in New Jersey recommends R60 for attics, and that's not an arbitrary number. It's based on our climate zone, energy costs, and the performance needed to maintain comfortable, efficient homes. When your home was built with R30 or R38, it was meeting the code at that time, but it was never designed to deliver optimal performance. Think about it this way. Building codes establish the floor, not the ceiling. They tell you the minimum you need to do to pass inspection, not the maximum you should go with to protect your investment. Forward-thinking homeowners understand this distinction and choose to exceed minimum standards because they recognize the long-term value. In New Jersey's climate, with our cold winters and hot, humid summers, proper attic insulation works year-round. It's not just about staying warm. It's about maintaining consistent temperatures efficiently, reducing the load on your HVAC system, and protecting your home from moisture issues that can develop when warm, moist air meets cold surfaces in your attic. The investment that pays you back. Now let's talk about the financial side of upgrading your attic insulation. Adding additional attic insulation is one of the most cost-effective ways of improving your home's energy efficiency. Unlike other home improvements that you do for aesthetic or convenience, this one literally pays you back every month. Here's the math. If proper insulation saves you $150 to $200 per month, and the investment costs $3,000 to $5,000 for most homes, you're looking at a payback period of somewhere between 15 to 34 months. After that, it's pure savings for the next 30 plus years. And here's something most homeowners don't know. You might qualify for significant financial incentives. According to IRS.gov, the federal government currently offers a 30% tax credit on insulation costs. With a cap of $1,200 per year, New Jersey also offers state-level rebates through the New Jersey Clean Energy Program, with cashback incentives of up to $7,500 for energy efficiency improvements. This means that a $5,000 insulation upgrade could cost you as little as $2,000 after incentives. With monthly savings of $150 to $200, you could recoup your out-of-pocket investment in as little as 10 to 14 months. That's an incredible return on investment that few other home improvements can match. But it's not just about the money. Proper insulation means more consistent temperatures throughout your home. No more cold spots in winter or rooms that never seem to cool down in summer. Your family is more comfortable, and your HVAC system isn't constantly cycling on and off, which means it lasts longer and requires fewer repairs. There's also the indoor air quality benefit. When your insulation is working properly, you're less likely to have moisture issues in your attic that can lead to mold growth. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, New Jersey homes could collectively save approximately $1.5 billion per year on utility bills through energy efficiency improvements. That's not a typo. Billion with a B. The potential for savings is enormous, and it starts with proper attic insulation. When you think about your home as an investment, proper insulation is one of the few upgrades that increases your property value, reduces your operating costs, and improves your quality of life all at the same time. It's preventative maintenance that protects your biggest investment while putting money back in your pocket every single month. Why professional assessment matters. This is important because insulation isn't just about adding more material. It's about understanding your home's complete thermal envelope, air sealing, ventilation, and proper installation techniques all working together. When I assess an attic, I'm looking at the current R value, air leaks, ventilation patterns, and moisture issues. These all work together as a system. Adding insulation without addressing air sealing is like putting a bandage on a bigger problem. Let me explain what I mean. Your attic insulation is only one component of your home's thermal protection system. If you have air leaks around recessed lights, plumbing penetrations, or the attic hatch, adding more insulation won't solve the problem. Warm air will still escape through those gaps, carrying moisture with it, which can lead to condensation, mold growth, and even structural damage over time. This is why the U.S. Department of Energy recommends sealing air leaks combined with insulation for maximum efficiency. It's not just one or the other. It's both working together that delivers results. Ventilation is another critical piece that many homeowners overlook. Your attic needs to breathe. Proper ventilation allows hot air to escape in summer and prevents moisture buildup in winter. When you add insulation, you need to maintain clear pathways for air to flow from your soffit vents to your ridge vents. Block those pathways, and you create conditions for ice dams in winter and excessive heat buildup in summer. This isn't just about meeting a number. It's about creating a system that works efficiently for decades. Professional installation means using the right materials for your specific home, installing them correctly, and ensuring that all components of your thermal envelope are working together. When you work with an experienced professional, you're not just getting insulation installed. You're getting an assessment of your entire attic system, identification of potential problems before they become expensive repairs, and a solution that's tailored to your home's specific needs. This is the difference between a quick fix and a long-term solution. A quick fix might save you money today, but a comprehensive approach protects your investment for the next 30 years. Remember, your builder installed the minimum required insulation, not the optimal amount. You've been paying the price every month since you moved in, but this problem is completely reversible. The first step is getting a professional assessment to understand exactly what you're working with. Once you know your current R value and identify any air leaks or ventilation issues, you can make an informed decision about upgrading your insulation. Imagine opening your energy bill next winter and seeing it $100 to $200 lower than usual. That's the power of proper attic insulation. It's an investment that keeps paying you back month after month, year after year. And with federal tax credits and state rebates available, there's never been a better time to take action. If you want to learn more about protecting your biggest investment, check out my other videos where I break down exactly what to look for during your seasonal home inspections and how early detection can save you thousands in emergency repairs. See you in the next video.